Hi,
Hello, Camille. How you doing?
I'm good. Thank you. And you?
Good. Can I call you Cam? I saw on the thing that it's a Cam.
Yes, sure.
Awesome. Awesome. It's a pleasure to talk to you. I'm a fan of yours. Obviously, I've seen other films that you've done: Brick Mansions, Transporter, Refueled, Assassin Club. So we're here talking about Henry Golding, who again I loved in Snake Eyes. Unfortunately that movie took its bumps and bruises from critics and fans, but as a lifelong Snake Eyes fan, I loved it, and I think he's a budgeting action star. So how did this project come about?
Just I got the script and just I felt in love with the concept, with the story, with the characters, all the ingredients we have to in this film for a director like me who was passionate by action. Of course, it was great, but I we have also a great part of drama, a lot of different characters, and a action hero is not a machine, not only a muscle guy, just like a robot ready to kill everybody. We That's why we choose and we were lucky to get Henry on board because he's a great and talented actor, but also ready for action. And by the way, he did his all the action scenes for real by himself. But he's also just a guy with a lot of charisma and sensibility, and he looks human. He looks like a nice guy, but also a strong hitman. So this kind of new generation of action hero is for me like more organic and less just without any like nuances. So it's great for director to play with this kind of characters.
So now, obviously, you've done action before, like the movies. Now, what is it about action movies now that draws you to doing these types of films?
Sorry, go again.
So in terms of action movies, because like I said, I pointed out at the beginning of the interview, obviously you did Brick Mansions, you did Transporter, Refueled. So what is it about action and assassin movies in general that you think draws fans to these types of movies, especially like the assassin genre? Because lately there's been a lot of these types of movies, like about assassins and stuff like that. Or this one does have a twist. Of course, I'm not going to give it away because people haven't seen the movie yet. But why do you think people gravitate towards like an assassin themed movies like this one in general?
Just for me, of course, it's a genre very attractive with because this is just a world. In fact, not really like familiar as a just for people because this is just like a secret world and just so something you can't see like in the real life. So of course this is very exciting to watch this kind of hitman movies. And in Assassin Club, I hope we my vision was to create something again organic and grounded and realistic and not like because we are not a huge budget studio movie like a franchise. We are more like an independent action movie. So just in this category, because yes, we have a lot of film in the same genre. Actually, and for me, the originality of this one is to not play in this kind of like just only action moments, amazing action with action and action and action. Of course, we have a lot of action, but we have a real human feelings behind through the characters, and so yeah, and I think this is it will make the difference. I hope.
Now, you also the movie has a great supporting cast. I mean, and Noomi Rapace, who actually is becoming quite the action star herself. So talk about Noomi and what she brought to her role, because her role has a lot of layers. Like I'm not gonna, again, no spoiler alerts here, but there's much more to her than meets the eye. So talk about Noomi and like her doing the action.
So Noomi is just was attached from the beginning to the project, and when I met her, and of course I was I'm sure she she is able to play many characters in the same movie, because she did it in the past already. But she has this kind of in the real life, this is a tough woman. So she has this. She has she fits perfectly with this kind of a strong woman who with her talent as an actress, and she's able to switch between different accents, different voice, different face, different looks, and so of course this is great. But she's also so involved in her character. She becomes the character, and she is the character also during all the shooting, and so she's she's this type of actress who are like so involved in the composition of the character. It was a pleasure to work with her, and just to discuss about to create all what she has to play in this film, because she has a lot.
Now, of course, Sam Neill, the great Sam Neill. Like when I use the word gravitas a lot, like when I talk about certain individuals and certain actors. Now, he's just one that walks into the room and he just radiates gravitas. It's just like he's one of those guys that's like, it's Sam Neill. And he has a lot of great scenes with Henry and Noomi in the movie. So talk about working with the great Sam Neill.
Just he's a legend, and what a great actor, and just to have him just on my set, it was like for me a dream, because of course I'm following this actor since the beginning of his career, and for director as of my generation is it's a dream to have this type of a legend on set. He gave me a lot, and just every shots, every text with him, he gave like just something wow on screen. He has so much charisma. He's so professional. He's very delicate, sensible, and not and just again. But all the cast were really involved and gave me the maximum to accomplish the better film at the end. It was not like just they were not here only for close up, and just they were just with me from the every day, from the morning to the wrap, and just no star attitude at all. They were like so nice, and this is great to see with this type of great cast. In fact, you have so nice people, and this is a pleasure to working with this kind of people for a director. This is easier also.
Absolutely. Now, obviously, I run an action website, so I have to talk about the action. And the action in this, I loved it because it's what I call reality-based action. Like, there's nothing like that nothing like over the top. It's down and dirty, stripped down. Even the fights, they're realistic in terms of the choreography and everything. So talk about the mindset going into the action set pieces, and Henry, doing it himself.
Yeah, in fact, again, the idea was to not use CGI effects, to not be over the top, and to try to make it all realistic, and to make all the stunt action for real, with a real driver behind the steering wheel. All the crash are for real, and for me it makes also something like old-fashioned way techniques to make this kind of action without green screen or CGI, and for me it's like again very it's great for a director to have this occasion to play with this kind of old techniques, because you can feel and put really all the actors and actresses in the mood of because if they have to fight for real together, of course they will be out of breath, they will be tired, they will be just inside the scene and in front of the camera. Of course, what a liberty to shoot them as we want, and not only for close up. So yeah, they rehearse, they work a lot during the rehearsal for just to learn all the choreography, but also on set. At the end, it was like two. Noomi and Henry to a strong just people on set ready to give something like intense and a challenge, and I think a personal challenge also to feel for their character what just something close to the reality. So they fell for real. Yeah, it was just great for me to have them ready to give that on screen.
Well, Cam, I can't thank you enough for taking the time out and chatting with me. And Assassin Club hits digital on May 16th, which is next week. And I also want to tell you, if I ever got a chance to talk to you, I love the Brick Mansions, which we all know is a remake of District B13, you know, that starred the late, great Paul Walker. And if I ever had a chance to talk to you, I always want to mention to you that I actually enjoy it more than the original. I think I watch it more than the original. So
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And Transporter Refueled, I loved Ed Skrein in that. I loved him, you know, what he was able to do with the role that Jason Statham, you know, made so famous and everything. So I commend you, and I really love your action movies, and I can't wait to see what you do in the future.
Merci beaucoup.
Thank you very much. So you have a great day. All right.
Thank you, you too. Bye.